coffee to start my day. Gather all my books and I'm on my way. It's the central thing.
Hello everyone and welcome to this week's edition of CCC Connect. I'm your host for this week, Pastor Chris. Pastor Justin and I are co-teaching a summer series over at our church called Following Jesus in the Present. And this past week we discussed following Jesus with a grateful life. I'd like to talk a little bit about that today. Part of my reason for choosing gratitude as a key attribute in following Jesus in the present is, to be frank, because I don't do it very well. Let me give you an example. Rather than being thankful for our van, a van that we prayed for over a year that God would give us the resources to be able to purchase, I get frustrated that my kids make it a mess. Rather than being grateful that God has given me this van, I become frustrated and even irritable at times. I complain rather than being grateful. Well, look at that against the backdrop of an email that I received just this morning from our church office manager that we have two people in our community who approached her this week that they don't have a vehicle at all. And it's quite the burden for them because they can't get back and forth to their work, to get groceries and those types of things. They don't have one and they can't do the things that are necessary to provide for their family. Well, against that backdrop, my dirty van is more than sufficient provision from God, isn't it? In Philippians chapter 4, verse 11 through 13, Paul writes this, "Not that I was ever in need, for I have learned how to be content with whatever I have. I know how to live on almost nothing or with everything. I have learned the secret of living in every situation, whether it is with a full stomach or empty, with plenty or little. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength." I'm reading a book right now called Ruthless Trust by Brennan Manning, and he writes, "But the truth is we sin every day whenever we fail to be grateful to God for his manifold gifts. Was the primal sin of Adam and Eve ingratitude? Is it possible that God is more interested in the gratitude of our hearts than anything else?" That's an interesting couple of questions, isn't it? Let me read it to you again. Was the primal sin of Adam and Eve ingratitude? The second question, is it possible that God is more interested in the gratitude of our hearts than anything else? Those are really tough questions and good ones to ask this week. As we think about living a life of gratitude, I want to challenge us, each and every one of us, to make 3 promises to ourselves and to God this week. I want you to write down 3 areas of your life that you are going to show God that you are grateful. Don't make it too complicated. Just find ways to incorporate gratitude into specific areas of your life. Your family, your job, church, in your prayer life, whatever it is. Find 3 ways that you're going to incorporate gratitude into your life. Well, like we mention every week, if you'd like to talk or pray, we'd love to talk or pray with you. Our contact information is coming right here at the end of the screen. And if you'd like to send us an email and tell us how your life of gratitude is impacting you, the ways that you've incorporated grateful living into your life, we'd love to hear about it. Again, our contact information is coming right up. Have a great week and God bless.
Wake up in the morning with a smile on my face. Grab a cup of coffee to start my day. Gather all my books and I'm on my way. It's the central thing. Making new friends and learning to love. Living as family with everyone. Leaning on faith in God above. It's the central thing. It's the central thing.